Holy smokes, why is my camera off? What the freak is going on, ladies and gentlemen, geeks and gamers, the 199? Good morning and welcome to another Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Wednesday with the S Plus tier team with some of the most humble streamers on the internet. But that's how humble we are. We are willing to admit that there are more humble streamers than us because that's how humble we are. We'll admit that there's more humble people. That's how humility works. Yeah. Not a lot of people know the true meaning of humble. They use it out of context. They use it in the wrong way. It doesn't make sense. We know what humble means, right, chat? Anyways, I'm Fear the Beardo. I'm joined by Steph, my nerdy home.
Good morning, dude. I've been keeping up with the Asmongold's girlfriend saga, and it's made my couple of weeks so far.
It's kind of based, yeah. To be
I'm
honest,
very excited.
I need to catch up on that whole story, man.
You do. You need to catch up on it.
Steph was telling us a little bit about it. I'm like, yo,
that's wild, man. That's
Yeah.
wild. I need to. It sounds like it's a rabbit hole. There might be some controversy, some conspiracy.
We will talk after the stream. It's
okay.
Conspiracy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. But Steph, you're doing good. Do you have your cup of coffee?
I do. I have my cup of coffee right here.
Awesome. What's up, Epic Mike?
Hey, how's it going? I have not been keeping up with the Asmongold girlfriend stuff. I just saw that she was kind of a looker. She's kind of cute.
She is a cute Asian girl, right?
Cute Asian girl.
Mm-hmm.
But learning that she's, maybe, there's a lot going on there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens, man.
Yeah.
That happens. When you're reaching for a chick and she bites and stuff, and then she takes control of your life, your finances, and then all of a sudden your life is fucked.
Yep, and then you just realize that maybe being gay was the right answer all along.
What?
What happened? So what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about a lot of things. We have more Disney news, not revolving around what is it? I almost said Odyssey for Disney. Doomsday. Layoff news for Doomsday for Disney. Doomsday news. We got some box office stuff going down for the Odyssey. Disney's a mess, man. And guess what? It's deserved.
Yeah.
Fuck Disney.
Disney is a mess. I saw this yesterday online. What do you guys think of this?
Oh no, what
Walt
is this?
Disney Imagineering reveals Disney YNSD. It's Disney spelled backwards, by the way. How clever. An all-new brand designed for the detail-oriented Disney park fans. That's what it looks like.
So this is your hip new influencer Disney adult clothing line. Honestly, hey, I'll tell the truth. This is smart by Disney. Is it gay? Super gay.
I was gonna say it's super gay.
It's super gay, but it's smart because guess what? These people will eat this stuff up.
You know what I was reminded of when I saw this, though? I thought, oh, okay, so this is just their Disney merch that doesn't sell, that they would send to like the Disney outlet stores, that they're just putting YNSD on.
Okay. I think
because
it's smart.
There's nothing special about these shirts.
No one will buy this.
But people will buy it. People will pay like $55 for a T-shirt.
Yeah, and it'll be upwards of $55 for a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah, because that's how much they cost. Like it's $50, $55, $40. The cheapest Disney shirt that I've ever seen was like $30.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is going to be branded for the people, the Disney adults who don't want to walk around in a fucking Mickey Mouse shirt, in a fucking Goofy shirt. Like, that's for kids, but they make them in adult sizes, obviously. But when you're walking around the theme parks and you're an adult and you're wearing that, people are going to point and look at you and laugh and say, what a fucking loser, what a creep, and they're going to label you some stuff. Like, this is the incognito Disney merch.
Yeah,
let's just hope that they make it up to like, size 6X for the
right for the plus size park hoppers. Hey, we love the plus size park hoppers. Friends of the channel, friends of park hopping, I think.
No.
I think Jay's met them a few times.
This is the
It'd
dumbest
be
thing I've
hard
ever
not to
seen.
see
But you know what? It's
so
probably going to be successful because of the Disney adults. Well,
that joke will age really well. But
The internet will look kindly on that joke.
yeah,
It will.
yeah.
All right, boys, let's get some super chats real quick, and we'll get into our first topic of the day. Super Franaman with a $6. I'm sure this is going to be positive. You know your name is Tardo when you don't know what Captain Marvel Mafe 1B means. At least you're an expert in cheeks like quartering. Yeah, you fucked up your super chat.
Yep.
You fucked it up.
Misspelled.
So everything that you just said in the super chat is null and void, gone.
Slight spelling error. Opinion discarded.
Yep. Everything you said is gone, discarded. But thank you for the $6 though, Super Franderman.
Have you just real quick? Have you had that happen to you before, where like you typed out something and you thought it was really clever, and you don't see the spelling error, and then you just realize, it's all.
I do that all the time in chat.
Yeah. Or when you tweet something, dude, that's the worst. When you tweet something, and then you notice a misspelling like an hour later, and then you go to edit it, but then everybody sees that this was edited. That's the fucking
You're
worst.
Like, I can't even go back. The other day, I responded to a guy, and I misspelled like 5 words. It was bad. It was like it looked like I had.
Because you're typing so fast, man.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it ride. And I was like, why did I type it like this? I even commented on it. Just embarrassed myself, you know. Yeah.
At that point, you just own it. Like what Jeremy does. Jeremy will misspell fucking 10 words in a 12-word tweet. He'll misspell 10 of them, and then just leave it.
Yeah. He just lets it ride.
Fuck it. Super Franderman with a 250. Auto spell on YouTube just as bad as Tardo. Didn't know. Doesn't matter. It already happened. Thank you for the 250. Alex McCarthy with a $2 says, Bro Science Day, Meta PC, Beardo, Epic Mike, My Nerdy Home. Shout out to Alex Arrow Cave and shout out to Meta PCs.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
Spelled right. Imagine that.
Bro Science.
Yeah.
And imagine that everything is spelled correctly. And Alex McCarthy, he's super crippled.
Super crippled, yeah.
Super crippled, and he spells everything correctly. Look
What's
at
your
that.
excuse?
He spells it like this.
You don't have one.
Yeah. He's blowing into a straw to spell this shit.
Yep. He's putting the real work in. Yep. Shout out to Alex.
Shout out to Alex McCarthy with the $2.
Let's go.
Dumb Old Bear with a 5 says the Odyssey sold roughly 7.5 million tickets in its opening weekend. Dark Knight Rises sold 20.1 million. So why do we use revenue to determine what's more popular? Inflation, bros, right? It's all about inflation.
It's all about inflation. I mean, it's because there's a lot more going into it than that, but like the money thing is a sign of, you know, if I make a thing and nobody buys it, or a bunch of people go and show up and buy it, and I don't make that much money on it, or doesn't turn a profit, like that still doesn't work for me. But you know, it's all. You know.
Shout out, Alex.
Let's go.
Shout out.
Look at that.
Thank you, Dumb Old Bear, for the $5. Super Franderman with a 250 says, you missed my super chat on last night's main event. I didn't. I read every single one, Super Franderman.
Never missed a single one.
I can guarantee you, if you go back and you skim through that 6.5 hour live stream, good luck. You will you'll find that I did read your super chat, but good luck finding it.
6 hours.
That's 6.5 fucking hours. Holy shit.
Wow.
Thank you, Super
I would
Franderman.
honestly, like, I would fall asleep on stream and I wouldn't even be sorry.
Kata was falling asleep.
Because that's a long time. Like, I would just be sitting here like this.
See, I don't.
Yeah.
That's not how I fall asleep. I fight it. I think I've told you guys that. I'll keep talking.
You'll keep
Like, I'll be
talking
sitting there
and
like
falling asleep?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, I'll drift off and I'll be gone and I'll be sitting there like this and I'll be asleep with my eyes open and I'll be like, okay, yeah.
You just become delirious, man. Like you're awake, but you're not conscious.
Yeah, completely. I've done it on stream before. When I've shown somebody what it looks like, then they can't unsee it. But if you don't know, you won't. Like, I'm running into walls and shit in the game, and it just looks like I'm a bad gamer. Well, joke's on you. I am a bad gamer. So you can't tell the difference. Like, why is he running around in circles? It's because I'm not awake. I'm asleep. Gone. Checked out.
See ya.
Dude, there was one time where I did fall like I was very close to falling asleep when I was playing. It was like a gaming stream, and I don't remember which one it was, but it was a really long gaming stream, and I started falling asleep. I was like, "Oh, I think we need to end."
Yeah. Well, that's why I just ended really abruptly. I'm like, all right, we're done. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. All right. I'm like, wow, he ended so fast. There's one really early on when I was playing. I think what was I playing? Cyberpunk, and I had done like a 16-hour stream, and it was close to the end. And yeah, I was like this in the middle or whatever, because it's so much talking. And they're like, he fell asleep, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, that was a rough one, but you do what you do. You do what you can.
Beardo, you ever fall asleep on stream?
No, not yet.
Dude, it's pretty wild. It's a scary feeling because you just don't know what happened. Especially if you're like somebody that like makes noises while you sleep or snores.
Or snores.
Yeah.
That is my that's one of my
That's
fears.
what I'm scared
So
of,
whenever I
yeah.
get like really tired now, I'm just like, okay, we're gonna end.
Yep. Yeah, when I start feeling that drift off, I'm like, oh no, if I snore, I'll never hear the end of it. They'll clip this. They've clipped less. So yeah.
I don't think I can ever get to that point where I'm like falling asleep on stream. I'll just fucking call it. I'll just be like, all right, boys, we're calling this.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Sometimes you just try to power through, just try to make it work.
Yeah, there was one time years ago when the first Pal World came out, and I got a little too tipsy on stream. Yeah. And never again. Never again. Won't make that mistake again.
Oh man, I've been tipsy on stream multiple times.
We got to talk about, I know, everybody's favorite topic, Avengers Doomsday.
Hey.
Because as much as we were saying and anticipating Doomsday is going to lose to Dune 3, it's going to lose to Odyssey, it's going to lose to Spider-Man 4, which it still might lose to probably not the Odyssey, but it still could lose to Spider-Man 4 and maybe Dune 3. Tickets went on sale 2 days ago. And I just have a random movie theater pulled up here in just typed in Orlando, Florida, random movie theater in AMC. Let's just go ahead and look at some of these times here. So December 17th, random, buy advance tickets. Okay, cool. Let's go. So let's go ahead and look at this 1 o'clock showing. Gone. Okay. How about the 4:45? One handicap seat. Alex McCarthy,
hey,
if you want to come down, to Orlando, dude, there's a seat for you right here on December 17th. That's got your name all over it. Here we go. 8:30 at night. There you go. Another handicap seat. Every other seat taken. Gone. 12:15 in the morning. Gone. Okay, you know what? Let's try another theater here. Okay, 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, you want to see Avengers Doomsday up here? Best seat in the house. But everything else, gone. Let's try prime time. Prime time right here, 7:45. That's where everyone wants to go. The 7:45. Oh! There's actually some seats.
Look at that.
Hold on. There's actually some seats. That's surprising. Let's go to the 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. We got some seats. But tickets are selling fast, boys. Tickets are going real quick. And that was the same thing with Spider-Man 4, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the Spider-Man stuff is kind of nuts. Like watching how fast it's selling out. Yeah. I don't know. People want to see this movie.
Yeah, it looks like the reason those pre-sale ticket sales were impressive was because they were only available for premium formats in just 1,000 theaters. But when it releases in more than 4,000 theaters.
Well, it's the whole Infinity Vision, right?
Infinity Vision theaters.
Infinity
Vision.
Which, from my understanding, is Infinity Vision isn't anything special. It's not like not even similar to IMAX or your Ultra XD super duper fucking projector theaters. It's only approved theaters that are going to show what Disney has sent in, and Disney has approved that these theaters are going to show the movie in its full capacity. That's pretty much it. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah, it's a certification that guarantees movie theaters will meet rigorous technological standards.
Yes, the standards.
That's all it is. People were thinking like, oh my gosh, they're going to build new theaters or build new screens for Avengers Doomsday. Like, that's how great this is. They're going to invest and build new screens. No, they're just like, here you go. It's a certification. You are approved Infinity Vision.
You've been bamboozled.
Yeah, and it's because they don't have IMAX. That's it. That's their way to combat IMAX because they don't have any IMAX screenings.
Yeah. Explodovision? Yeah, it's nothing, man. It's a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger for the Infinity Vision, but Doomsday, whether you like it or not, and the movie could absolutely be shit. Yeah. And likely could be an absolute mess because of everything that we've heard. But it's going to make a lot of fucking money. But here's the thing about this movie, with how expensive the cast has been, with how expensive production has been, and they're about to, right after Spider-Man 4, pick up on their advertising. This is going to be the most expensive movie that is ever made in the history of ever. And rumor is right now that they're going to need to make about $2 billion just to break even. Am I right on that, Steph?
I think so. And I mean, they're giving Robert Downey Jr. $100 million, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that just on his own? Am I wrong on that? Was it like $100 million? I thought I read that somewhere.
Pretty sure that's what it was. It's like, $100 million or something. Yeah.
Is that for both movies or just this one?
I think it's just for this one.
Just this one. I think it was $200 million for 2 movies.
Hold on. Check here. Let me look it up because I actually kind of want to know how much.
Well, stuff.
Yeah, Jamie, pull that up.
I don't have to. Jamie. Yeah, you do. They're
100. Oh, it's over $100 million in base salary for Avengers Doomsday and Secret War combined. So it's $100 million for both movies.
For each movie.
50 million for each one.
Yeah, but his contract features back end bonuses that could push his total earnings higher.
Back end.
It's all about that back end, man.
It's all about the back end.
That's where they get you.
That's the real end game. Yeah. Dude, they're just throwing money at everything, man. They're just, it's kind of like in a movie where the guy's like, the guy's trying to scheme and he's like, all I have is like $1,000 left in my bank account. So he takes all of his money, dumps it into his scheme to hope he, turns a profit. That's what Disney's doing. Yep.
Yeah. And we're anticipating, me and Mike both agree on this, that Spider-Man is going to hit $2 billion probably fairly easy. Easy. Spider-Man's about to hit that $2 billion.
I don't think there's anything that's going to compete with Spider-Man. It's going to smack what the movie we were just talking, The Odyssey. I forgot about
The Odyssey.
Yeah, it's going to smack The Odyssey.
The Odyssey's likely going to hit $1 billion, if not just under, probably around the 850, 900, but likely probably going to hit $1 billion on that. My point in this being is that although Spider-Man, yes, set in the MCU, Disney ain't making any of that fucking money. That is Sony's money. What Disney's going to be making is a very small percentage of the box office. And what Disney gets, I believe, in their deal is Spider-Man merchandise. Like the toys, the plushies, the blankets, the T-shirts, the backpacks and stuff. I think Disney gets the majority of that, but Sony gets most of the box office. I see Odin is in the chat. Odin, can you correct me if I'm wrong on that? So Disney's not making any of the box office money from Spider-Man. Doomsday, they need $2 billion to break even. Secret Wars, probably going to be around the same spot for Secret Wars. What's happening with these next 2 Avengers movies? Disney knows that they are going to be in the negative at a loss for these next 2 movies. What their hope is that the next 2 movies is going to reignite the spark and interest and investment into the MCU and their superhero movies going forward. And they're just going to write these off as a fucking loss and say, fuck it. And we're just going to make these for the future that people are going to watch their rebooted X-Men movie. They're going to watch the fucking rebooted Fantastic Four, because there's no way in my mind that you're going to have a 60-year-old Pedro Pascal that's going to play Reed Richards for the next 15 years. You're not going to have Vanessa Kirby, who's going to be in her mid-50s. She's not going to play Sue Storm for the next 15 or 20 years.
Nope.
Like, you're going to have to reboot everything. And just by my brain, Disney, Robert Downey Jr. isn't going to play Doctor Doom for past these next two movies. So you already did Fantastic Four. You already did Galactus. You're doing Doctor Doom for the Avengers movies. Who else do you have left? You fucked up the Skrulls. So you're not going to bring in the Skrulls for the Fantastic Four movies, because that's fucked up. You already did Secret Invasion, not with Fantastic Four, but you did it with fucking Nick Fury. So Fantastic Four has nothing. You're going to have to reboot the Fantastic Four again.
Yep.
So, like, what are we doing here, Mike?
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what Disney was thinking. But, I mean, this Secret Wars is going to be a full reboot. They're going to say that it's not. It's going to be a full reboot.
It's funny that you said... Great segue, Mike. Great segue.
Just to correct something, Disney finances 25% of Spider-Man movies, and they keep 25% of the box office revenue.
Okay.
And 100% of the merchandise sales.
So there you go. So yeah, Sony's taking home 75% of that box office. Yeah. So...
Dude,
well over $1.5 billion.
What a loss.
But when you say
Disney,
that the marketing is going to be kicking off, it is true. They will be kicking off. I mean, there is a after credits trailer that leads into Doomsday, and then you've got Avengers Endgame going back into theaters. It's going to have like extra footage or whatever that they've been hyping up.
Right.
And they are going to need to bank on this movie, but people are excited for it. Like the Avengers Doomsday trailer was second biggest trailer launch of all time after the Spider-Man trailer. And then Kevin Feige, even though they released the trailer, we thought that they were going to release the trailer at Comic-Con. They did it beforehand, and Kevin Feige has teased that there's so much more announcements and stuff coming from Hall H this year, because Comic-Con is pretty much like a Avengers Doomsday takeover if you look at all of the decorations and everything. So it will be interesting to see what comes out of Comic-Con, but they do need to push this really hard because they need to make back a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's definitely a segue.
And here's the segue here for what Kevin Feige claims the Marvel Cinematic Universe won't reboot after Avengers Secret Wars. Okay.
Liar!
For years, one of the biggest questions surrounding the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been whether Avengers Secret Wars would serve as a hard reset for the franchise. According to Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige, that won't be happening. During an appearance on Josh Horowitz, Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, Feige addressed persistent speculation that Secret Wars would completely reboot the MCU after the conclusion of Phase 6. His answer was a direct no. No, I lied. Instead of wiping the slate clean, Feige said Marvel is looking to the comics, specifically Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, as a guide for what comes next. I look to the comics, as I always do, in terms of our storytelling, Feige said, in both the Secret Wars, but particularly the Hickman Secret Wars from 10 years ago. There's a nice roadmap to where we can go. The comments offer the clearest indication yet that Marvel intends to evolve its cinematic universe rather than erase it entirely. Why fans expected a Marvel reboot? Speculation about Marvel reboot has been building for years. The multiverse saga has introduced countless alternate realities, legacy heroes, and multiple versions of iconic characters, with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and other Fox-era Marvel characters gradually entering the MCU. Many fans assumed Secret Wars would be used as an opportunity to consolidate everything into a brand new continuity. Feige himself helped fuel the discussion in 2025 when he described Marvel's plans as more of a reset than a reboot. Reboot is a scary word, he said. Reboot can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. Reset, singular timeline, where things along those lines, X-Men is where that will happen next. Mike, this is lining up with the leaks that we have heard about both Doomsday and Secret Wars of what's going to happen with Doctor Doom, with Loki, with Battle World, and the resolution that's going to come out of that.
Yep. Here's the thing. We have said this before. They're not in the business of telling the truth about things. It's funny that he, runs to the comic books and says, like always with the comic books. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but like not that long ago, a guy that used to work for this company, a guy who, rebooted something successfully on his own with X-Men 97, Bo DeMeo,
right,
got let go and decided to put all of their business on blast. And what did one of the things he said? He said, Kevin Feige doesn't read the comics. He doesn't even like the comics. When everybody brings up the comic books, he gets upset. He gets mad about it. He doesn't want to be beholden to the comics. And a bunch of the people that Kevin Feige surrounds himself with, they don't like the comics either. And when Bo DeMeo would bring up the source material, they'd get upset with him about it. And they'd get upset with other people about it. Also, what else did Kevin Feige just recently say, Beardo? Do you remember what he called himself?
No.
He called himself a loser. He said,
"Oh, that's right, like about Blade,
about Blade, loser because he couldn't get a Blade movie made." Guys, he couldn't get a movie about a guy who kills vampires made.
Right.
You know what you do for the script for Blade? Blade shows up. He's cool. Vampires, evil. Blade kills vampires. That's the movie. You don't have to have anything more than that.
They even casted the guy.
They even cast the guy. You could literally just have Blade killing vampires the whole movie, and then him occasionally taking off his shades, saying a cool one-liner, and then that's the movie. That's how the movie ends. It's just him saying a cool one-liner and driving off to kill more vampires, and everybody would be happy. So if you can't even get that's right, and you're going to talk to me about Secret Wars and your plan going forward and how reboot's a scary word, we're not doing that. No, you're a liar. You're rebooting because you know that you screwed up. You need to get rid of all these Phase 5 characters that are terrible, that nobody's going to watch. See Come Lou is out here, responding to every tweet and every TikTok comment because he acts like people don't notice that stuff. His social media presence is just him being sour grapes about his Marvel treatment constantly.
Yeah.
So no, the writing's on the wall. This is going to be a total reboot. They're going to get rid of a ton of people, and they could say all day long until they're blue in the face that that's not what they're doing. That's 100% what they have to do. So.
Well, and you already know that they're going to reboot the entire X-Men franchise because you have Sadie Sink, who is going to play Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's kind of like your initiation into this whole new X-Men thing that they're going to build here with the Sadie Sink Jean Grey. The Fox X-Men are only here in Doomsday and potentially Secret Wars just to kill them off, have them ride off into the sunset, and then you're just going to start over, and that's going to be your soft reboot. It's not what was his word that he said?
A reset.
A reset. Mm-hmm. That's a soft reboot is what you're doing here.
Yeah, that's what you say to like a kid or a child when you try not to hurt their feelings about it. Hey, you're going to have to reboot the whole thing. No. It's actually going to be a reset. And they're like, a reset. And you're like, yeah, buddy, it's just a little reset. No
just
big
a
deal.
Reset. Yeah. Don't be afraid of the word reboot. Steph.
Oh, they're going back to Phase 0. That's Isn't that what they're calling it? Like Phase 0?
Probably.
Oh,
they're going
gosh.
back to Phase 0.
More like Ground Zero.
Phase 0. Yeah, they're bringing in the X-Men and Charles Xavier, Beast, all them. They're bringing them in to get butts and seats, and then they're going to kill them off once again, like in front of us. It's just that's pretty much what's going to happen. But let's bring them in to kill them off.
Every
some
15
of the leaks already
years.
Said that they're going to get killed off, so we know that. I think a lot of people have made peace with that. They're just like, oh God, we're gonna watch them die all over again. But yeah, they're bringing them in order to kill them off, and yes, absolutely, Simu Liu is incredibly salty because Marvel on Disney Plus put out like required watching or recommended viewing before Avengers Doomsday, and Shang-Chi wasn't on there. It wasn't included, and he was so salty about it.
No way.
Oh my gosh,
really?
you didn't see that? Yes.
No,
yeah.
I didn't. Well, here's the thing,
snap.
and they could be saving some of these Phase 5 characters that they introduced. They could be in there. I mean, we saw all the chairs with all the names on it and stuff. We haven't seen no Brie Larson. We haven't seen the new Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel. We haven't seen Miss Marvel, the little Indian chick with stretchy powers. There's no Agatha. Agatha's done. No Ironheart mentioned for these movies or anything. A lot of the stuff that they've done with these Disney Plus TV shows, these characters aren't going to be in there. It seems like that Shang-Chi is the only one. And if you guys read the leaks, that appeared to be right, that a lot of these characters aren't going to make it through this movie. But then you're going to have Secret Wars, which... Do we want to spoil it?
I mean, if you want us to spoil Secret Wars, give us a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Allegedly, rumors are allegedly is that, and dude, we seen the writing on the wall here. Doomsday and Secret Wars, this is just a Infinity War Endgame just do-over. It's going to be the same thing because those movies were super successful. They made a lot of money. So, hey, let's just do it again, which is what they're doing. Everybody's going to fucking die in Doomsday. Not half of everybody. No. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to fucking die in Doomsday. And then Doom brings them all back to life. Mind wiped, brainwashed, everything, and they're gonna work for him and be his henchmen, minion, whatever. On Battleworld, and they're all gonna be alive again. But everyone is gonna fucking die in Doomsday. Yep. Allegedly. Everyone will.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yep.
So no reboot, but a restart for Marvel after Secret Wars, which he said is gonna start with X-Men. I'll tell you what, right now, X-Men is where that will happen next. So that's going to be the restart for Marvel, starting with the X-Men. Mike, they better get all of these castings spot fucking on.
You better nail it, yeah.
Or it's done. It's done. And I already don't love Sadie Sink as Jean Grey.
No?
No. I didn't like her. No, I didn't like her in Stranger Things. And I don't love the fact that she's playing Jean Grey. I think that's a miscast, dude. I don't love it.
You know what? I don't totally disagree with you on that one. Yeah. I like Sadie Sink, but yeah, I think there's other actresses that probably are better or qualified for it, but they're going to try to bank on Stranger Things being, enough of a popular franchise for them to be able to kind of capitalize on that and be like, look at that, look who we got, the girl from Stranger Things.
Yep, they casted her off of popularity from Stranger Things, 100%.
Yeah. I've never watched Stranger Things, so
what?
Yeah, I never watched Stranger Things. No.
Huh?
Honestly, Steph, you're not missing much. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. There's so much buildup, it's so good, and then it just ends like shit.
If you just only watch season 1, you won't regret it. Season 1 of Stranger Things is like a perfect season of television.
Yeah, no, I never watched it.
Yeah, but she's
I'm
not even in season 1.
The new Spider-Man movie.
That's true.
I'm because I've never seen her in anything, so I'm just gonna see how she is in Spider-Man. I can't say whether or not she's miscast or anything until then. Yeah, because I never watched.
That's a fair take.
But I will say that if they did cast her off of her popularity and Instagram following or something like that, like that's pretty much spot on for Hollywood right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to go watch Stranger Things season 1.
I'm not gonna watch Stranger Things.
Steph, I don't blame you. That's why I'm not gonna watch Game of Thrones.
So good. Season 1's so good. Though.
I know. Everybody's been telling I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
What if I tell you? You know what? Don't watch it. All right. You're not invited to the club. You're not allowed to watch it. You're banned from watching it. I wasn't planning
on watching it.
I was hoping that was going to work. I hope she was going to be like, you know what? I will watch it. Because that's what I would have done. I'll watch it right now. This is what I hope. And Steph kind of mentioned, what if every just couple of years, Marvel just recasts all the X-Men and then kills them all? And that's like their go-to. Every couple of years, they're like, you won't know what's going to happen next. And they're like, are you guys going to kill the X-Men off? And they just kill all the X-Men off. And it's always like weird things that happen. And they're just like, oh man, just another little reset, guys. And they just kill all the X-Men and recast them all. Yeah.
There's a few problems, in my opinion, of it's dangerous to restart everything with the X-Men. And I wish you can do it with the Fantastic Four, but they fucked up by doing their Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal and company leading up into Doomsday and Secret Wars because, in my opinion, I think that those actors are too old and for the future because the Fantastic Four could be and should be your flagship superhero family. You can go with the Fantastic Four. There's so many stories. They're so cool and neat going forward for the next 15 or 20 years if they really fucking wanted to. But you fucked up by doing a new movie last year. You fucked up. But here's why I think that X-Men is dangerous too, because they have a very successful, popular X-Men 97 that's going on that everybody loves. Everybody loves X-Men 97 animated show. So now if you're going to do the live action of that, it is forever going to be compared to the animated comparison.
Yeah. Yep. You got something good there. I mean, that's what happens with a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't disagree with you. And they're not going to try to... If they set out to go, hey, let's try to cast based on what we think is going to match X-Men 97 the most, maybe you'd have something there. But they're not going to do that. They don't want to be beholden to that.
And they also said they're not going to do Wolverine. They said they're staying far away from Wolverine, but yet Hugh Jackman says that he's going to be doing Wolverine for forever. And Marvel said that they love working with him. So what are they going to do with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine? They're just going to do solo movies again with Wolverine?
I bet
Isn't
you
he
it'll
dying
be
in Doomsday at the beginning?
He might be.
Yeah, but rumor is he comes back in Secret Wars and he's going to have a big part in Secret Wars.
They're going to do a proper Old Man Logan. And then they
already did a proper Old Man Logan.
Well, they
How
did
do you top that,
Logan.
They did Logan. That's not Old Man Logan.
Man Logan.
It wasn't too faithful. Yeah.
That's the thing. And the thing with Old Man Logan is they can grab older actors. Like you can see like
they're going to bring
Hawkeye
Patrick
coming back.
Stewart back again.
I know because he's Professor X he's
not an Old Man Logan.
I think he's
not
dead
too familiar with that story.
Logan, but yeah, you could bring back Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in that. Like there's a lot of characters you could bring back in that. They could potentially get what's his name back, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye in that. There's a lot of things that they could
Jeremy Renner.
So, yeah, but
I don't know. Like this whole Doomsday, they've kind of. I'm with Beardo. They've sort of ruined the timeline and everything with all of the Disney Plus shows and all of the failed movies too, like the Eternals and all that. It's like, where are they? Where are all these
totally
characters?
Forgot about the Eternals.
Yeah. Where are all
they
these
just
characters?
Where's
everybody?
Forgot.
Where's She-Hulk? You know what? She-Hulk can go into the offices of Marvel and change everything. How come she's not using her superpower for good?
Yeah, get in there and talk to the AI, woman. Yeah. Yeah, what a mess.
They've ruined it with all. Where's that? I don't even know. I didn't watch that other show with the Skrulls, but where's that one girl that has all the superpowers of all the heroes?
Oh yeah, Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, Emilia Clarke's character. Where is she? She can come and help out. Where's she at? I feel like they've ruined so much with these Disney Plus shows that there's way too much to fix. They have no choice but to just completely reboot the whole thing. So to say that like it's not a reboot, it's a reset, they have to because there's just way too many things out there floating in the ether if you've been keeping track of all of these things that can potentially like come and help. And it's just that question that you have in the back of your mind, like, well, where are they at? They can come and help. Where are they at? They're in the same universe. Where are they at?
Remember the whole Young Avengers thing that they were trying to do with female Hawkeye? What's her name? Haley Steinfeld. Haley Allen.
I would have been okay with that. She was fine. I mean, like she's not great, but I would have been okay with seeing more of her.
Well, so they did that. They did female Hawkeye. What's her name? Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Yeah.
They did Kate Bishop. They had Ironheart.
Ugh.
And then they were going to do Cassie Lang as Ant Girl.
Yeah, well,
she's going to be in Doomsday.
She's going to be in Doomsday, and if the
to
leaks
die.
are right, Well,
she's going
no,
to be there to
no.
die.
If the leaks are right, she's replacing Ant-Man.
She's replacing Ant-Man.
She don't make it out of Doomsday. She'll live
No, she's gonna
in
make
Secret
it out
Wars.
of Doomsday.
Well, nobody's making it out of Doomsday.
No one's
but
making it out of Doomsday.
Based on
Everyone's
what
No,
I've
dying.
heard,
but she is permanently gonna be replacing
based on what I've heard,
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man ain't coming back in Secret
Yeah,
Wars
he's not coming
either.
back.
He's
That's a permo
done.
death.
It's not like, hey, Doom accidentally. It's like, yo, somebody stepped on Ant-Man in the kitchen and he's gone.
Yeah.
It's done.
Squish.
It's done.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
that proves my point. So you have Cassie Lang as Ant-Man, Ant-Girl, Ironheart, Kate Bishop, and I don't even know all the other fucking TV
Well, they don't
shows
have-
that
what's her
they've
name?
done. They were
Yeah.
trying to do the whole fucking Young Avengers
They were
thing, and
trying to do that.
Miss
Spider-Man was going to
Marvel,
be part of
there's
that too.
America
Miss Marvel.
Ferrera, or America something.
Yes!
Yeah,
And they're
America
all
Chavez.
chicks, dude.
America Chavez, yeah.
America
terrible.
Chavez, that's her name. America Chavez. And then what's his name? The one from Agatha All Along.
Wiccan, yeah.
Wiccan.
What, the
Yeah,
kids?
well,
her kids?
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
do get...
They
Talking
were
about
supposed to
Scarlet
be
Witch's
part of it.
kids? We're going to be a part of the Young Avengers as
Yeah.
well. Yelena, new Black
Yeah.
Widow.
Well, what's weird is, too, you have, what's her name? Amani, the girl that plays the new Miss Marvel. People love her. She's actually, like, gotten a really good reception. People actually really like her as an actress. I'm like, that would be the way you bank on that, is people liking the characters and the actresses. But, like, they've made these characters completely unlikable. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Also, the fact
Don't forget
is,
about Shuri Black Panther as well.
Shuri Black Panther. Well, she ain't coming back. She was done because she maybe said some stuff about the Coof that they didn't like. And they were like, you know what? After this film, you're out.
She's done too.
That's the
Perma
rumor in Secret Wars, is that they're replacing her with the new Black Panther.
T'Challa's son.
The other thing that's really wild, and this is the one thing that has barely been talked about that's still weird. Mephisto is just walking around
Just
New
chilling.
York
Oh,
City,
yeah.
just chilling,
Yeah.
making black girls sign lifetime contracts. Hey,
That's
hey,
right.
hello, pretty black girl. Sign this contract,
Yeah.
ain't it? And she's like, sure, whatever you say.
Err.
Like, why?
I didn't
is he
watch
just-
Ironheart. Is that like a selling your soul to the devil thing he was doing?
Yeah, Mephisto's
Yeah.
basically like the devil. He's not the
Yeah.
devil, but he's like the devil. Yeah, and straight up, dude, Beardo,
I didn't watch
Ironheart
it.
is like one of the worst superheroes ever, because she's not a hero. She's a terrible person. And straight up
Mhm.
at the end of the show, Mephisto just walks up to her in like a restaurant. And he's like, "Hey, you want to like, you want to make a deal?" And she's like, "Absolutely,
Yes, I will
Please.
absolutely make a deal with
Yeah. Where do I sign on the dotted line?" He doesn't even have to convince her of anything. Straight up just goes like, "Yo, want to make a
I'm
deal?"
gonna give
She's
you
like,
what you want.
"Let's do
Here."
it right
No
now."
fucking way,
And you
dude.
can
Yeah,
even-
she's a terrible person.
He looks like a regular guy, but in like his reflection, you can see Mephisto. So it's not like you don't know that this guy's evil. She's like, "Let's do it. Let's go
Mhm.
for it." Yep. Gets a brand new suit of armor and
She's a
everything.
villain.
She's a villain, dude. Straight up.
Well,
She can't make this stuff up, but apparently you can. Yeah.
holy shit.
nuts,
Well,
dude.
continuing on with Disney.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for the surrounding reputation around Doomsday and Secret Wars. Is it going to make money? Yeah. Is it going to be profitable? Probably not. But Disney, more layoffs in 2026. Hundreds cut at Pixar, ESPN, and National Geographic under new CEO.
Whoops.
The video game industry isn't the only part of the entertainment world experiencing major cuts, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Disney is initiating a new round of layoffs, eliminating hundreds of jobs across the company, from corporate positions, ESPN, movie studios, and Disney Entertainment Television. One of the movie studios affected by the new Disney layoffs is Pixar, is said to be the hardest hit, while National Geographic will have the bulk of the television cuts. On ESPN, while most of the layoffs are happening behind the scenes, SportsCenter anchor and Baseball Tonight host Carl Ravek, I'm not familiar with Carl Ravek, and the former NFL player and ESPN football analyst Ryan Clark, I'm familiar with him because he's a racist piece of shit. Ravek shows include SportsCenter. These layoffs, Ravek worked at ESPN since 1993, while Clark started in 2015 and appeared on many of the network shows, including SportsCenter. These layoffs are connected to Disney's acquisition of NFL Network in February and involve attempts to integrate the network into ESPN, according to a memo from ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro. Yeah, so in large sense, these Disney layoffs, the third round of layoffs at the company this year, are part of a reorienting as opposed to Xbox restructuring, fucking words, of the company following Josh D'Amaro stepping in as CEO in March, replacing the departing Bob Iger. D'Amaro's vision is called One Disney, New World Order, in other words, which reflects the idea that the various moving parts of Disney, movies, theme parks, TV, cruise ships, etc., not the Galactic Star Cruiser, though, should work together cohesively, complementing each other rather than feeling like independent parts of a whole. Steph, go for it.
Oh.
Mike, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, Disney is not doing a good job with anything. They need to cut costs. They need to save money right now. And yeah, of this, Pixar is probably the most profitable, but even they haven't really been turning as much of a profit as they probably want to. But yeah, ESPN, National Geographic, what are they producing right now? The sports landscape. We talked about this a little bit last night. There are a lot of other people you'd rather listen to talk about sports than people on ESPN right now.
Dude, if you're listening to sports, if you give a fuck about sports commentary, you're listening to YouTubers nowadays. Or Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, but he started as a YouTuber. Pat McAfee was a YouTuber that ESPN fucking signed in and brought in. And apparently, after these layoffs, Pat McAfee's going to be making a lot of fucking money because the dude is doing his sports show. He's also on College Game Day Saturday mornings. He's doing shit for WWE. He's all over the place, and he's doing on-field commentary, whether it's play-by-play or color and commentary, or on the field, like different, like on ESPN2, like similar to how they do the Manning Cast, Mike. Pat McAfee does on-the-field color commentary for this on a different ESPN channel. Pat McAfee's everywhere, dude, and he started as a YouTuber. But besides Pat McAfee, where are people going to get their sports commentary content? They're going to YouTubers. They're going to Sports Wars. They're going to John Boy Media. They're going to, wherever. There's hundreds of them that do it better than these fucking retards that are on. So
it's just a matter of competition, and they're not meeting competition. So let's just cut.
It's and I can tell you exactly what it is. People want genuine conversations. And how do real people fucking talk? They talk like us. They cuss. They say outlandish shit. They say crazy stuff. They don't hold back their tongue when they're talking. They have a very wide vocabulary when they're talking about sports. But when you tune into Fox Sports 1 or ESPN, it's very professional. They're sitting there with their suits. They have a rundown. They have a female host most of the time who keeps them on track, who chimes in every now and then, but doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's just there to look pretty for the camera.
Which is not a bad thing, but half the time that she's talking, it's just to tell you how she watched sports with her dad growing up, and that's why she's qualified to talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's very
every time I've ever
structured.
tuned in, that's all I ever hear is them being like, my dad watched sports too. That's why I'm qualified to talk about this. And you're like, okay, just do it then. Stop telling me about it.
Most of the time it's just some dumb bitch who's just there to just keep things organized and structured and just to look like pretty on the fucking camera. What people want is genuine conversations like we're having right now, like we have on Sports Wars on Sunday mornings. That's what people want to see when they want their sports content. They don't want to see this fucking hyper corporatized bullshit.
Nope. It's true.
Yep. I think with all of these Disney layoffs, it's just a state of the company right now.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the first set of layoffs that we've seen. It's just like every few months there's more Disney layoffs. The company hasn't really been that successful. It's lost the public. It's lost trust in the public. And they need to cut corners. And with the Pixar layoffs, that's something that's just due to they want more quality over quantity is like their new motto now. So
but that's Disney's fault because Disney was putting the fucking boot on Pixar to make those movies.
That is Disney's fault, but also, with the past few years, they've been putting the message into their movies as well, with Disney
Yeah.
movies and with Pixar movies. So they haven't
Yep.
been successful. The company hasn't been successful on the big screen. There are some exceptions though. Obviously, there's going to be exceptions. Like with Pixar, Inside Out 2 did incredibly well. Toy Story's on its way to do incredibly well. But then you have other things like Elio. Elio didn't make any money. You have Hoppers, which was is doing well on streaming, but I don't think it did very well at the box office. But so they're prioritizing quality over quantity. And the last set of Disney layoffs, you had the people at Pixar come out and say like, oh, we wanted to put even more gay themes in the movie, blah blah blah, and they're getting rid of us because we want to change it. It's like, okay, well, those are the right people to lay off. Who is getting laid off this time? And the reason that they're saying that they're getting laid off is because of the quality over quantity. But I mean, I honestly think that Disney just can't handle losing any more money, so they're trimming the fat where they can. They're like, okay, well, what is not successful here? Let's trim the fat over here because they can't afford it anymore.
I would hope that, and I doubt this information will go out there, that the right people, like you said, Steph, the right people are getting laid off. The activists are getting laid off, and people who are making the fucking turning red movie about it's a kid's movie about a chick who gets her period. What the fuck are we doing with your Buzz Lightyear movie? If you have Tim Allen voicing Buzz Lightyear in that movie and you don't put the fucking gay shit in it, that movie should have made $1 billion for a Buzz Lightyear movie, and you fucked it up because Tim Allen's too controversial. So you have Chris Evans. Oh, he's under contract. So let's just shoehorn him into this spot to voice Buzz Lightyear. Let's put a fucking lesbian couple in it and call it a day. Yeah, no wonder why your movie fucking sucked.
Yeah.
In a children's movie.
Happy you saw that comment.
I gotta look at this real quick because I kind of wanted to see where we're at right now with like Pixar's movies. So, okay, since 2020, you had Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Lightyear, Elemental, Inside Out 2, Elio, and Hoppers. Onward made $141 million on a budget of $200 million. Soul made $150 million on a budget of, or $120 million on a budget of $150 million. I know 2020 box office was a little rough.
Well, I think Soul was a Disney Plus thing, wasn't it? And then they re-released it in theaters later on.
You have Luca made $50 million on a budget of $120 million. Turning Red made $21 million on a budget of $175 million.
Yikes.
Lightyear made $226 million on a budget of $200 million.
So that's a loss.
Elemental did better, one of their best so far. $496 million on a budget of $200 million. So they probably.
What's the one about the emotions? Is that Inside Out?
That's
Inside Out 2.
Those movies did good, right?
Inside Out 2 made $1.6 billion on a budget.
There you go.
They made their money back. Then you get Elio, which made $150 million on a budget of $200+ million, and then Hoppers, which made $389 million on a budget of $150 million. They might have broke even on that one. They have not been turning a profit for Disney, except with like one major hit in Inside Out 2. That is not good for them. And then obviously Toy Story 5 now, but
yeah, is Zootopia Disney?
No. Well, yes, it's Disney. It's not Pixar.
Okay, Zootopia is Disney. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Disney's animated studios have been doing much, much better than Pixar, actually. So, like, I don't know. Yeah. Why would you keep those
Elemental was probably their most popular as far as social media goes because people liked it when they saw it on streaming, but they didn't go and see it in theaters. So it was pretty much a loss, like a break-even sort of loss movie. And then Turning Red. What is the other one? Turning Red, Luca, and the other one on
Hoppers.
No, what's the other one? Soul. I think those were all used for Disney Plus, and then they kind of like went into theaters like a few years later.
What was the one? Tom Holland and Chris. Which one?
Onward.
Where they're trolls, right?
They're elves, but
elves, whatever. Yeah.
This is what's crazy is then when you get into you get into Disney's animated films, like Disney, not Pixar.
Right.
They did Raya and the Last Dragon, which only made 130 million on a budget of 100 plus, so that didn't make money. Encanto did 261 on a budget of 150. Then you get Strange World, which I forgot was even a movie.
Oh yeah.
73 million on a budget of 180 million. You got Wish, which made 255 million on a budget of 200 million. And
What about what was Good Dinosaurs? Is that Disney?
That's Pixar. And
That's Pixar.
Pixar
That
didn't do nothing.
That was before 2020
Yeah,
though.
it did fine, but then what happened is they had two bangers right off the two back-to-back bangers. Moana 2 made $1 billion. And then you get Zootopia, which made 1.8 billion. So even they weren't doing super well, but they've turned two massive profits in a row.
Yeah. Do you think it's because parents are just cautious? They're too scared to bring their kids to a Disney Pixar movie, either one, because they're concerned about the messaging, or do you think people are just not interested? Or they'd rather wait for streaming, maybe.
I think both. I think a lot of things contributed to it. They have lost the trust in the audience because they've stopped catering to families. And with all of the negative press and all these things coming out about Disney, parents have, they've kind of been like, well, maybe you should pre-screen this before we show it to the kids. Also, introducing Disney Plus really, really hurt them as well, because people are now like, well, I mean, I can just wait until it comes to Disney Plus. So they've sort of trained their audience to not go to the theaters or wait till it hits Disney Plus, which is why a lot of the stuff that goes into theaters, it doesn't make any money, is the number one thing on Disney Plus when it releases on Disney Plus, because people are waiting for it. Families are waiting for it. They don't want to spend that money in theaters. They'd rather just wait and have their kids watch it at home or whatever. But there's a lot of things that did contribute to that. Yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't a bad point right here. Kids aren't into movies anymore. They would rather watch YouTube, TikTok, or streaming. That's another factor too.
I definitely think that's a contributing factor, but I think that parents also are just cautious about taking their kids to stuff, because you don't want to waste all the money going to the theater and then the movies suck, Yeah. So you almost wait for word of mouth or see how it's doing, and you go, oh, okay, I'll go check it out now, Yeah. What a mess, man.
It's tough, man. They did this to themselves, and it's about time.
Yep.
About fucking time. All right, boys, let's get some super chats. By the way, we did get a raid at the very beginning of the stream from Young Rippa, so shout out. Thank you.
We also got a raid from M4 Empires. Shout out to Marvin as well.
Shout out to Marv.
Rippa and Marvin. Shout out.
Rippa and Marv.
I'm putting something in the private chat, Beardo, because we got a new Clayface trailer.
Oh, yeah, I saw that just dropped. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let me get some rumbles real quick. Derek Beller with $1. Would you accept $1,000 if the catch was you had to look at a full frontal nude photo of a random dude on Tuesday Night's Main Event panel that isn't you? Hold on. How long do you have to look at it?
Yeah.
How long do you have to look at it? Yeah, for $1,000, I can be like, hey, and then look away, look for a half a second, and then pay me that $1,000.
Yeah,
but if
you have to analyze it.
If I have to stare at it for 10 seconds, I think I'm good.
Pay that man his money.
Yeah,
I could do
it. I'll pass.
I could do it. Just show me.
Yeah, but you're a girl.
If it's just a random,
yeah, but you're a girl. That's different.
I'll look at it. Give me the money.
The problem is when it's a random. Does that mean any panelist of all time? Because that could mean Ben, and I can't.
Ah, fuck.
Even
Wait,
a glance.
What? It could be Ben.
Because it says it's a random panelist, male panelists. So there's a laundry list of them. In fact, there's some very unpopular streamers right now that have been on that show. I don't want to see anything either. But how long do you have to look at it?
That's the question. Is how long do you have to look? If it's 10 seconds, I'll pass. But if it's for a split second for $1,000, I'll do it. Bucket. I've seen worse.
The thing is, if it's Ben, at least you're looking at a woman's
10
body
minutes for $1,000. I don't care. I can do it. I got
you're a girl.
What?
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Different. It's different.
What if they're you gotta stare at
It's just a human body.
Well, I was gonna say, what if you have to
not
stare
a big
at
deal.
a female panelist? But I'm but no, because you're a girl, you wouldn't care. I just don't want to see Ben naked. I just don't. I just can't handle it. It's too much.
It's a human body. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but it's Ben.
Yeah.
But,
John Getz with the 2. I'm moving on. Fuck that.
We should probably.
Nobody's paying us $1,000 anyways. John Getz with the 2. Ever since Elizabeth Olsen complained they're deathly afraid of casting a big boobed screws and showing any damn cleavage. Make cleavage visible again, you Marvel cowards. Comic nerds like boobies. Elizabeth Olsen complained about showing her cleavage or being covered up.
I think she probably complained about her cleavage.
I'm not sure.
I know that Scarlett Johansson complained
as well, which is why now we get Rebecca Romaine.
But she also
covered head to toe.
She also tried to sue the fuck out of them for making her lose money. So
for putting Black Widow on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus, yeah. Let me see what she complained about.
Yeah, let's pull that up. Thank you, John Getz,
Jamie,
for the
pull
2.
that up.
Jamie, pull it up. John Getz with another 2. The guys on networks who get paid a ton have a team of researchers at their call. Don't bring 1/10 of the analysis of an independent YouTuber like Uncut Hoops. The lazily repeat talking points. They lazily repeat talking points. Yeah. Vault 199 said, could Epicverse redub the Lightyear movie with AI Tim Allen voice and crop out the gay scenes and see how the movie is? Just because, why not?
I could talk to an editor and see what we could do.
Mike, what do we have?
This is so in a 2018 interview with Elle magazine, Elizabeth Olsen expressed dissatisfaction with the revealing nature of her Scarlet Witch costume in the MCU, specifically referring to her outfit as a cleavage corset.
What a bitch.
But she stated that she would like her neckline to be higher, noting that she was the only female hero in films like Avengers Infinity War whose costume had not evolved to cover up like those of Scarlett Johansson and Tessa Thompson. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
what about Scarlett Johansson in Iron Man 2, dude? Well, her tits weren't out,
her costume evolved to cover her to cover up.
I'm gonna be honest.
So,
I was not
and
complaining
this
about
is
Scarlet
why
Witch's costume.
we get Mystique covered head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
And Rebecca Romaine, she loves showing her tits in the original X-Men movies.
Costume, I hate Mystique's costume.
And the lesbian haircut.
Well, I liked the more comic book accurate, but to be honest, then if it's going to be more comic book accurate, they need to remove like some of the underlayers because it's kind of like a more of a white dress on her in the comics. But
the comic book accurate would be
and she shows some
a halter top dress and then it cut at the legs. That's
right.
So you would see legs and arms, but you can't even see leg and arms.
Yep. Give me where's the ankle? No ankle.
I wanted the ankle.
Yeah, no ankle, buddy. No ankle.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's do this. Breaking news right now on Wednesday with the S Tier team. Clayface trailer. Let's run it.
Oh no.
Show me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Show me.
Do you realize?
What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
Wait, Matt Hagen? That's not Clayface's name.
Well, Beard, you're just gonna have to go.
Is it? That's not Clayface's name.
Pretty sure it's not. I don't.
It's not. What's Clayface's real name? That's not his name. Clayface name. What's his name? Yeah, Basil Carlo.
Yeah.
Basil Carlo is Clayface's name, not Matt Hagen. Who the fuck is this guy? This isn't Clayface. All right, I'm pissed off now.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me,
Ooh, look at his
better off
face.
than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects she'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
Fuck.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You wanna know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Huh.
What are we
That's
thinking?
not a
boys?
bad trailer.
It's not a bad trailer.
Yeah.
I
think some-
there's just one thing that upsets me.
Matt Hagen.
No, well, chat was correct to me. Apparently, there's two Clayface. I'm only familiar with Basil Carlo. Apparently, it's from an animated Batman of the Animated series. My bad. I thought it was Basil Carlo. But Matt Hagen apparently is one of the Clayfaces. I guess there's multiple. I didn't know that. Apparently, I'm just a normie, guys. I wish this was in the Matt Reeves universe because when you're watching that trailer, it has the vibe that it should be in that Gotham.
Absolutely.
Yep. But
It's not
instead
a bad
gonna-
trailer. Yeah. I wish this was the Batman universe.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be in Brave and the Bold universe, Also, it's funny because they explicitly said that we're not going to see him in his monstrous form in this film. They keep teasing that you're going to see him in his monstrous form.
It looks like it
Also-
right here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it looks like. But they said that you're not going to see him in his monstrous form in this. Maybe they've changed that since then. The other thing is, if you've watched Creature Commandos, they said that the Clayface that's in Creature Commandos is the same Clayface that's in this movie. And I'm like, dude, why put this in Gunn's universe? Like, that's you might as well just sign the failure of this film on that. But I don't think it's gonna fail. I think it'll probably do relatively well. But once it gets into James Gunn's continuity, it's just gonna be a mess.
What do you think will be the needle drop in this movie?
I wish I knew.
I'm just kidding. This actually doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't fit in James Gunn's universe and what he's building right now. Doesn't fit at all.
I think being concerned or hesitant about it is warranted.
But it looks really neat.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, I don't hate it. We've seen a hell of a lot worse. I mean, it sucks that James Gunn's got his hands on it at all because I don't think he's going to handle it well, but it's like, all right, just let him do his thing, I guess.
Yeah, it looks interesting enough. I just wish it was in the Reeves universe and not James Gunn's DCU, but whatever. I'll see it.
Much as I don't like the Batman, I think it could. Yeah, I think that Matt Reeves' universe would have been a better fit for it.
It's a good enough trailer, and it's an interesting enough trailer to get me to watch it. I like it better than the Lanterns trailer.
Wow,
that's where I'm at with that one. It's interesting enough, and I'm curious about it. But it could be a damn good trailer and a really bad movie. So
yeah. James Gunn's like, hold my beer. I'm going to make everyone hate this character. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out. Super Franderman with a 6. Toby Be Good Digger for Beardo. Good Digger. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good for your hand, boss. Good for your hand, master.
Beardo hasn't seen Roots, so he had no idea what this was about.
What's he trying to say to me?
It's from Roots.
Roots? Is that a TV show? That's the TV show.
Yeah, about slavery. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wasn't there? Oh, that was Weeds. There was a show Weeds too on Showtime. When you said Ruth, I was thinking Weeds, the Showtime show. Do you remember that show, Mike? Weeds? No?
I do remember that show. Very, very different show. Oh,
I don't know. Roots, Weeds, I don't know.
They're all the same.
Sounds similar. Thank you, Super Franderman, for the 6. Tobias with a $2. Steph going to try the new Battlefield 6 naval maps?
I want to. When do they drop? Mike, what?
I think they're already out.
That's just
Are they out?
Beardo, he's like, Weeds? Is that the same thing? Dude,
Are they already out? I might.
I don't
just
know
do
if
it.
they're out or not, but I mean, I'm
Come on,
not.
Mike,
I thought they were already
play.
out.
They might be. I don't know.
They're out now.
I can't
Dad's
see
saying
myself,
they're out now.
I can't see myself being that. I don't know. I
Come on, Mike, let's
enjoyed.
play. Let's go to war.
I enjoyed it for a little bit, but then I got bored.
Let's go to war. I want to go
Yeah.
to war.
war. Let's go to war.
Thank you,
I
Tobias,
don't
with it, too. Cody J. Brunhavrai with a 199.
Close
Did y'all
enough.
hear about Elon? What?
That was close enough. Yeah.
Bronviva. Bronviva.
Bronviva.
Bronviva with a 199. Did y'all hear about Elon and Mel Gibson? Yes.
We
Yes.
did. We
Yeah.
did. That's actually pretty dope. John Carter tweeted out, I want Elon Musk to give Mel Gibson $100 million to film an Odyssey adaptation with painstakingly historically accurate ships, armor, weapons, and casting, with all dialogue taken straight out of the original poem and delivered in Homeric Greek. Elon Musk says, I'm down.
Boom. Let's do it. That's what he said. Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm
then not only
down.
that-
Let's do it.
Yeah, not only that, but Elon Musk said before this year ends, Grok Imagine will make a full-length movie of the Odyssey that is historically accurate and true to the art of Homer. So, I actually kind of want
yo.
to see that
Yeah.
as well.
Listen, man, Elon Musk out here. If anybody's gonna make it happen, it's gonna be him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's been on top. He did not like Christopher Nolan's decisions
Yeah,
Mhm.
and has been
well, I mean,
outspoken about it for a very long time.
yeah. Neither did Emily Wilson, man, and she's part of the reason we got what we got. You know,
Yep.
it's pretty bad when even the chick that you adapted your work from is like, yeah, this is not that good actually. This kind of sucks. You know.
The real Captain D Red with a 199. I don't 199 much, but when I do, SSS tier team. Maybe it's the real Captain Dread. Maybe that's his name. Thank you for the 199.
I've heard
Shout
it
out.
both ways. Yeah.
Samwise GG with the 6. Beardo, switch it up with roles later when you play Among Us. A shapeshifter, engineer, sheriff, Steph. Don't make him forget. Also vote Mike out first. Is that what we're playing tonight?
Are we playing Among Us?
We're playing Among Us tonight?
I think so. I thought.
I don't
I
know
don't think we got a text
I'm
about
not
it
in
yet.
charge of these things.
We
guys.
haven't
I
yet.
don't know.
Oh, no, we are. Isn't
I
that
thought
what they
that's we
said last week? I think,
Yeah.
I think Krista said we're playing Among Us last week.
We're playing Among Us tonight, boys. Switch up the roles. Shapeshifter, engineer, sheriff. I'll see what I can do.
Right. Add the rolls in. Yeah.
Okay.
This could be cool.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you for the $6. Samwise. Mexi Rage with the 5. One thing that was funny that I saw was she's didn't know what a hobbit is, and she thought it was from Game of Thrones. LOL. Asmon was done. Hail. Thank you, Mexi Rage, for the $5. Built like Beardo with the 2. H1 Beardo returns. Thank you for the 2. Shalom. George Ramirez with a 199 says thoughts on Halo campaign Evolved CE tomorrow. That's tomorrow?
I'm not excited for it at all, honestly.
I have no
don't think it
interest.
I don't think it looks particularly good. I don't think that adding a first or a third person is good either. I think that was a terrible decision for Halo. So I want to be excited, but I just can't justify being excited for this. I've already played the campaign multiple times. So
Yeah, and
Master
what's the
Chief
cost?
Collection superior.
What's the
think
price
it's
tag on that
I
thing?
think it's a full price game. I think
No
it's-
fucking way.
Hold on, let me double
No
check. Wait a minute now.
multiplayer, and they're gonna charge you fucking $70 for it?
Let me double check the price. Hold on, let me look. Campaign Evolved. How much is it on Steam? It is $50. There we go.
$50.
But
Is
Wait
it
a minute.
$59.99 or is it $49.99?
$49.99. But you can get the premium edition for
Oh.
$70 or for $69.99. And the premium edition comes with. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't. What's in this? Oh, you get advanced access. Okay.
What does that mean?
I think you get to
You
play,
can play it early?
5 days ahead of release.
Okay.
And I don't know what else is special about this other one. Can't tell.
Great. Thank you, George Ramirez, for the 199. Cramerica Industries with a $5 says Kofefe.
Kofifi.
Kofefe.
Oh, okay. I have Beardo. Sorry, forgive me. I should have had this ready to go, but I just wasn't.
What is Kofefe?
That was. Oh, you don't.
That
know?
was Trump. You don't know what
Trump.
Kofefe is?
Yeah, he tweeted out.
He
coffee,
tweeted out.
but he spelled it this way, and everybody
Yeah,
like, maybe
coffee
he
was
might
spelled
not.
Kofefe.
Guys, I just want to
All
real
right.
quickly. If you get the Halo Campaign Involved Premium Edition, you get up to 5 days early access. You get the Art of Halo Campaign Involved digital art book. Okay, you get a digital short story, a digital game manual. You
Wow.
get the Foundry Armory Pack. And then you get the Alpha Halo Armory Pack with 5 Master Chief skins and 6 weapon skins.
Is there a gay skin? Is there a rainbow Master Chief skin?
There is a pink skin where he has the needles all over his body. And it's pink.
Of course. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be passing on that one.
Yeah.
I'll be passing.
No thanks.
Good to know, though. Good to know.
Yeah.
Eli Saul with a 2 says, pro tip from Ryan, lose weight Disney gluttons, 199. Yeah, lose some weight. Stop drinking soda. John Gets Gaming with a 32 months says, hopefully they fired all the right people, but let's be honest, it was probably all the remaining competent ones that, like what happened with the Doom team, the Odyssey having hip-firing bows is dumb as fuck, by the way. That was cringe when Odysseus he's just shooting the bow, like, from right here.
From the hip?
Yeah, he's just right here shooting the bow. I was like, oh, okay. Matt Damon, really? Come on, dude. Thank you, John Guest, for the 32 months. Heavy D with a 2. Beardo, I forgive you for ruining Tuesday night's main event's best laugh. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 2. I take it back. Mako Gray with the 2 says, Beardo at MegaCon took it in fursuit. Oh, there I am. Look at me. I'm looking good. Look at those legs. Look at my arms.
You wore a fursuit at MegaCon?
No, Mako was in the fursuit. He took it in his fursuit.
Gotcha. Did you actually like meet in person? Like say hi and stuff?
Huh? Yeah, I met him.
Nice.
I met him.
Which
He was
one's
there.
the one that got the girlfriend? Is that Mako? Mako got the girlfriend, right? Pretty
I
sure
don't
Mako
know.
has a girlfriend, and we were really happy because we're like, yo, look at you, like being a normal person and stuff, even though you're wearing a
Yeah, look at this guy.
fursuit, you know?
Thank you, Mako Gray, for the $2. SBZ with a 2 says, which phone again, Beardo, that Mr. Fox should see? Every one. Every phone. Thank you for the 2, SBZ. Brain Rot Fest with a $5. Someone needs to do a 10 a.m. stream weekdays before daily. That time slot needs content. Y'all should go for it. Jay goes from 8 to 10. So you're saying go from 10 to 11?
What?
That's a short stream.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5, Brain Rot Fest. Brian Kadersha with a 31 months. Hail Meek, the forehead, and the hottie. Love you, Beardo, fellow Giants fan.
Oh, I thought I was the forehead.
I don't know who's
I
who.
was like, let's go.
I don't
I'm
know.
both the
Big
forehead
brain.
and the meek.
Could be.
And
be.
the hottie, Meek. Yeah.
Fellow
Well,
Giants
Mike
fan
is all
there,
Mike is
Brian.
all 3. Mike
Guys,
is
I'm
all
very-
3. Hell,
I'm
Meek, the forehead, and the hottie. That's
I'm
all
very
you.
humble.
He's checking off
That's
those
all
boxes,
you.
man. It's all
I'm
Mike.
very humble. All right.
The most humble.
The most
Thank you,
humble.
Brian, for the 31 months.
Shout out, Brian.
Red Mage 13 with a $10. I'm sure at San Diego Comic-Con this week, there's probably going to be a lot of push for Doomsday.
Mhm.
I'm headed there this Thursday night, and I'm curious to see what Marvel is breaking out for this year. Apparently, there's going to be a new Avengers trailer that they're showing at Comic-Con, right?
They're gonna go. I think so. They're gonna go all out.
Yeah.
A new
I was
one.
There's
saying
gonna,
this
I
for a
think there's going to
while.
be more casting too.
I think so
They're going to
too.
bring some people in.
I was saying
Mm.
already, they hadn't even started the marketing machine for Doomsday yet. We're not we're still in the early stages of this, guys. They're going to go all out with this. They're going to go absolutely bananas with the marketing for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Red Mage 10 for the 10. Red Mage 13 for the 10. Red Mage 10 with the $13. Thank you. Luke Light Wolf with a $5. It's better to wait for Doomsday and Secret Wars to stream together later on than to waste your money. That's if you choose to watch them. It's going to be a theater experience, and you know what Marvel likes to do? They like to get that pop in the theater with some kind of crazy reveal and stuff. So I'll see them in theaters.
Yeah,
I will. Also, so I can talk about it. Thank you for the 5. Tobias with a 10. People will go see Doomsday because if they don't break the 1.8 billion mark, they lose to Zootopia 2, and they prove that throwing more money at the movie doesn't mean a better movie. Shocking, I know. Thank you, Tobias, for the 10. Bullet Shepherd with a 10. More like Doomsday, Marvel at D's, and ought to see them on your chin.
Let's go.
He's talking about testicles.
I respect it, man. He came out swinging on that one.
Fuck yeah, he did. Thank you for the $10. Snacks with a 2. Disney can get Kirk Lazarus. He plays dark roles.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for the 2 snacks. Jason Nelson with a 2 says, shout out S-tier team and Sophie Cunningham for Sanity. I did see that. I did see Sophie Cunningham making some comments about men in women's sports. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. Logan Misaki with a $2. They better not kill off Toby.
My brother.
Hey,
pal. It's gonna
listen here. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
he's dead in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I don't know how to tell you this, buddy.
I don't know how to break this to you, but Toby gone.
Yeah.
Early.
First 10 minutes. Yeah.
Real fast.
Really
Super
quick.
Fast. Blink and you'll miss it, death.
Yep. John Gets Gaming with the 2. Imagine the woman team up and charge scene they can do. Oh, they'll do it. They will do it.
Happen. Yeah.
Yep. Bob Boy with the 10. I think Ned turns into Hobgoblin because Spider-Man hurts him. Spider-Man hurts him, and he's the unknown bad guy. I can tell you right now that Ned will not be Hobgoblin because his actor is like 400 fucking pounds.
Stop it. I knew you were going to say something.
No, you haven't seen his actor?
The actor.
Yeah, he lost like a ton of weight.
But the trailers for the movie, he's still very overweight. They're not. They ain't gonna put a fat kid on a glider.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
Hey,
I can find him
you
right
never
now.
know.
I guess you never know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's lost weight, but not enough.
You know what I thought the other day after watching that trailer? I was like, it'd be interesting if MJ ends up being the villain.
I think Spider-Man's going to be the villain at the end.
I think so too, actually. I think we're going to get Man Spider for a little bit.
And I think it's going to be Punisher. I think Punisher, Jean Grey, and Daredevil are going to have to fight the Man Spider evolution. Is what I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to kill Zendaya.
Zendaya. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Andre with a 2,500 says, do they all die with every phone? Every phone. Yes, all of them. Your Barmy with a 5 says, give us Echo 100. Retard won't be able to read Dr. Doom's lips.
I forgot about Echo.
That's right. Thank you for the 5. Tobias Nexus with a 10 says, here's your California is on fire update. The Biscar fire in Lassen County is 69,320 acres. Firewall is at nearly 4 miles wide and appears to have crossed the Nevada state line at 5% containment. Yikes.
Wow. Prayers
up. That's sad. That sucks. Thank you for the 10. And Canada's on fire right now too, huh? Is it still on fire, Mike?
It's a lot better now. I think they got it under control.
Okay, good.
It was so bad that the air quality just said smoke. Like on the weather report, it just says smoke.
Smoke.
That's it. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Bubba Reels with a 5. If only Disney owned like 7 of the top 10 IPs of all time, they can make some money and pay their employees. Yeah, if only, right? Yeah. Imagine.
only.
Jo55555 with a $5. There was already a Buzz Lightyear movie that came out in the year 2000. It was a direct to video movie that people consider the real Lightyear movie. I used to watch the Lightyear TV show with Patrick Warburton. I used to watch that animated show all the fucking time. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 5. Over on Rumble, John Gatz with another 2. I remember PlayStation 2 when you had concept art, a manual, a case that could store your memory cards, the whole game on disc. And in fighting games, you unlock characters through play rather than a season pass. Yeah. We remember. We remember, man.
Yep.
John Getz with another 2 says, Zendaya when she is playing a goddess. Meh. Zendaya when she is playing Michelle Jones. Meh. Zendaya when she's playing Dune Lady. Meh. Zendaya when she's doing a potential heel turn in Spidey. Meh. Her range is remarkable. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think Zendaya is a good person. I think she's got her head screwed on straight. But
she's a decent actress too if you give her a chance. But
I don't have the Zendaya fatigue like a lot of other people do.
I don't either.
I don't.
Yeah.
But whatever. To each their own. Achilles Jones with a 10. Concerning Disney, I did not see a change of the message. They still targeting under children under 11 years old because then you have them for life as a customer. Take care of your children. Absolutely, Achilles Jones. Thank you for the $10. Vlad the Man with a 5 says, hello, Black Beardo, Steph the Great, and Kata's half-brother.
That's wild.
All right. Thank you, Vlad the Man, for the 5. Cable Watson with the 2 says, Mike, your favorite PDF, Andrew Tate, got arrested.
What? I fucking hate Andrew Tate. Why would it?
I think it was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck?
I did see that him and Tristan got arrested the other day.
He got arrested.
Thank you.
Like the gayest outfit I've ever seen in my life. That was the worst part. Like
Hmm.
he was wearing like a super like silky, like shiny, like pink shirt. He's wearing like the pants that like don't go to your ankles.
It's high waters. Capris.
Yeah. I was like, yo, bro.
Unfortunate, man.
That's not what you want to get arrested in, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Unfortunate. Andre CR with a 5,000. According to Google, other notable characters who have taken on the moniker, including Matt Hagen, Preston Payne, and Sandra Fuller, and Cassius Clay Payne. Thank you, Andre CR, for the 5,000. I'm just familiar with Basil Carlo. John Ease with the 2. I had respect for you as a Batman fan. Only shame now. Thank you, John Ease, for the 2. I wasn't familiar with Matt. What was his name? Matt Harmon. Matt Hatman. Matt Heyman. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. Yeah.
Line Beckon with a $10.
I like how you got there.
It's all it's all play to me. You know?
Line Beckon with a 10. It's my birthday, and the S++ team has gifted me a longer daily.
Happy
You're
birthday.
welcome. Happy birthday,
All
Line
for you.
Beckon, for the 10. Tobias Nexus with a 5. I plan to stream Battlefield 6 Season 4 tonight, Steph. You can join in if you don't mind me dying constantly and raging at campers with nearly 0 views. She'll be there. Thank you, Tobias, for the $5.
To your channel, Tobias.
Achilles Jones with a 5. Steph, would you rather watch Elon Musk Grok's Odyssey or Stranger Things Season 1, including 1 year provision of Kavfefe?
I'd be more interested in seeing Grok's Odyssey, honestly,
There
than
you go.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Thank you, Achilles Jones, for the 5. Boys, we are all caught up on Super Chats on YouTube and on Rumble. Shout out to the YouTube, Rumble, and Kick audience. Appreciate you guys. That's it, boys. Avengers, Disney, all morning this morning. Steph, what do you got going on?
What's up?
I don't know, but we'll be on Rumble later on tonight to play Among Us.
There you go. Epic Mike.
Yeah, I might be. I don't know. Maybe I'll do an Afrocast, or maybe I'll play some Devil May Cry or something later today.
Yeah.
Just kind of chilling, doing the thing. But yeah, and then after that, we got Bro Science this evening, and then we got gaming.
We do. Go check out My Nerdy Home on YouTube. Go check out Epic Mike. I'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern for some Bro Science, and then we'll be live on Geeks and Gamers Play tonight, playing some Among Us with the crew. Shout out to the mods, the members, the lurkers, everybody in chat. Thank you guys for the support, the super chats, gifted memberships, and the recommitment member messages. You guys have a great rest of your day. And, oh yeah, we forgot, Mike. It's hump day. Keep humping through the rest of the week. Hump your way through the weekend, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday for Geeks and Gamers Daily with the S Plus tier team. Keep humping. You guys are the best. Catch you later, and stay safe out there. Geeks and Gamers, we're out. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.